Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man, Bullet Man, and I'm back with some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I'm here with some more gameplay. This is some kill confirmed on a map I do not remember, and I know I've already uploaded gameplay on this map, but I wanted to upload some more because I do pretty good in this match. I was playing with my friend, and we were going off tonight. Something I have to say about Advanced Warfare is I feel like the more as you play it, the more you grow to get stuck to it, or you grow to playing the game, and you get used to all the stuff, and you learn all the new mechanics of this Call of Duty, which is a good thing, and I like it because that brings up what this commentary is going to be about, and it's going to be about um, finding a gun in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and being good with it. So, there's not really that many weapons in the game, if I'm not counting the supply drops, because you can get some, like, extra weapons with supply drops, or some, like improved weapons, like this is the AK-12 G, or AK-12 Gold, and it's better than the standard AK-12, just by a little bit. It has some just little minor changes to upgrade the gun. But anyways, with the weapons, I believe all of the weapons in the game, I think, especially with this Call of Duty, that there's not really that many. They're all good. They're all unique weapons. You can all use them. Now, a lot of people have said, the ARs, they're the most dominant. I guess I could agree on that. They're most dominant. But there are some SMGs that, if you put the right attachments on and you actually put time in using that weapon, it can be a really good weapon. And with one of the SMGs that I've used, it's like the F something. It's like the first SMG that you unlock, the one that probably has the best range. I was using that gun a lot with Hardpoint, and at first the gun, it's like, oh, I cannot get a kill with this, but once you put the right attachments, because getting attachments in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, you need to get kills with the gun. You need to use the gun. You can't just purchase it with like squad points from Ghost. It's not like Ghost. You actually have to use the gun. You have to get kills with it, and that's how you're gonna get attachments. So I kind of like that because it makes you use the gun even with some attachments that you might not prefer. And as you level up that weapon, or I shouldn't say level up, but as you unlock more attachments with that weapon, you can do a lot more with it, and you can build different classes with it. And like this AK-12 class, or well, I'm not using the AK-12 right now, but with the AK-12, it's a really good weapon, and I think it's really good with Red Dot. Now also, if you want to change up the class, you don't need to use Red Dot, put something else on it. But that's just kind of how my thoughts with, guns and just picking your gun. The Bal 27. With that gun, it reminds me of, like I said in one of my previous videos, it reminds me of the Honey Badger from Ghost. I think it's good. You can have it with Red Dot. I also think you don't need Red Dot. That's what makes the gun good. It's just... And some other things are when you're using that certain type of weapon, that your playstyle fits how the weapon is gonna kill. Like for instance, with the SMGs, I've been using a lot of... I should say I've been using really one SMG. I use this one other one for a little bit, but mainly this one. And you have to have a certain playstyle. If you're just gonna go out there, you're just gonna be jumping around, you're gonna be all over the place. You might get a few kills, but in the long run, you're just gonna keep on dying from those powerful assault rifles. Now, if you're playing a little more, hide and seek, you run a lot, and you might, just sit in one area, pick some guys off, but you get up in their face with the SMG that you're using, you're gonna do good with it. You are, and it's gonna reward you by getting the kill streaks, by getting score streaks, by leveling up, and just all the stuff like that. So, and then also with like a sniper, I think in this game you can run around with the sniper if you have certain attachments on it. But for the main part of how I've been playing with a sniper, and if you want to do pretty good, you're gonna have to play how sniper is gonna actually, like how sniper is supposed to be used, not how it's been used in these past few years in Call of Duty. You're gonna have to play a lot more passive. You can't just run like it's Black Ops 2 sniping, just be like bloop, bloop, bloop. You gotta kind of sit back and, I don't want to say you gotta camp, but you gotta sit back and like kind of the back of the map, kind of like what I'm doing right now because I'm on a streak and I'm just trying to pick some guys off. But yeah, just stuff like that. And then of course with ARs, certain ARs, like I believe the Bal 27, you can do a little bit of both. You can get up in people's faces, but you can pick them off from a distance. Now that's kind of what I like. I like hybrid guns that you can do that. You know, that in like Black Ops 2 with the Peacekeeper, that also kind of reminds me of that. You know, it's good at short range, but it's also good at medium to long range. And then of course with the AK-12, I think the AK-12, I think it's, in my opinion, it's my favorite gun in the game, and I think it is the best gun in the game. You know, the Battle 27 is good, but I think the AK-12, if you use the gun properly, you're gonna do really well with it. If you put on, especially if you put on the attachments that you're good with, maybe not the ones that are recommended from class setups, because that's their personal opinion. If you put on the attachments that fit how, you know, you're gonna use that weapon, you're gonna do good with it. And like with this AK-12, a lot of the assault rifles, I like going on the outskirts of the map. You know, that's just how I believe I do good with it. You know, going in the middle of the map's not always gonna work, especially, you know, if you're using a gun that, you know, that's not how it's supposed to be used. So that's just kind of my 2 cents of how to be good with the weapons in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Nice, Newman, last kill. Newman, you and I are really starting to get in our groove. And that SMG is actually kind of good.